Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Wood Division podcast. Today we are.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What?
Well,
Oh shit. My man.
I'm not gonna
my
lie,
mind
I'm
went.
surprised you didn't just try shove the intro on me.
True. I had tried to make
you
some
just went,
efforts.
just started. You just
went for
started.
it.
Okay. It's been a while now because we also had like a super harsh month of March where nothing happened, and now it's like also like a lot of problem with like the speed at which the content is released. So we have almost nothing to talk about and nothing new so far.
One life support.
I mean, we can talk about what has
Elden
not
Ring.
released.
Elden Ring. It's been like out for like more than a
Yeah,
month.
Fortnite.
But, hey,
Apparently, Fortnite is good now. You don't build anymore.
Yeah, it is. Like I've seen Fortnite coming back on like Twitch in terms of like
Oh, yeah.
viewership.
I have
It is
massively.
insane.
I have
Yeah.
not played Fortnite in like 80 years. So
Yeah,
I'm
shame.
like,
I
you know
just
what?
find it hilarious because it got big because of
Building.
being able to build, and they just
Yeah.
removed it, and now it's big again.
I mean, was it big because of building, or was it big because it was a battle royale that actually was slightly different, more cartoonish, and on every single platform? Because that's the thing with Fortnite.
Well,
Fortnite
its
was on
USP
every
was
single
building.
console.
It's the kid audience
Yeah, true.
stuff. Going to do that as well. It's the targeted audience. It's just so
And now
massive.
we have the Pokemon dance, which is actually cute.
Oh god,
Wasn't that there for a while?
Yeah, it's been for a while. It's
probably like 3 years now.
yeah. I mean, I like the fact that they did a lot of crossovers.
But I have
with-
my Blue Knight skin from season 2. I think.
with Blue Knight?
I think
You
that's
mean
rare.
Shovel Knight or?
No, there's the Black Knight. That's all I know about. That's like
Oh,
super
okay.
super rare. And I got the Blue Knight. That's like kind of rare. I don't know.
Literally common, like normal.
I have a season
already.
2 skin when I played Fortnite once.
True. I mean, I don't even know if we had a skin for like when they released the alpha tower defense stuff.
Oh,
I have not played that.
Yeah, I forgot that was its origin story.
Yeah, because like that was the real Fortnite. That was like,
I
yo,
remember
yeah,
I
let's just-
played it though. Yeah.
The
yeah, it
real
was a fun
Fortnite is
video.
playing Jinx from Arcane. That's the real Fortnite.
You mean Jinx from PUBG? Oh my god.
PUBG Mobile. Thank you.
Oh, my bad.
PUBG Immobile.
I am not well versed in like the mobile market for like video games. Maybe except TFT, like that's the only thing.
Yeah,
I've played
exactly.
on
I
mobile.
am. I play TFT.
But I think I did like one game of Well Drift on mobile, but like that was it. I never touched
Oh,
it.
we got Valorant coming and now on mobile soon.
Oh, yeah.
True. I mean, we kind of knew about that, but true. Finally. Wait, did we find that through the plugins like 3 years ago or something?
Oh god, yeah. So there was references in it like for ages. When the game first got patched out, there was a mobile control scheme, and it was funny because like if you had a Windows laptop and you set into like tablet mode, it would load up the mobile UI just like that.
Oh wait, so Valorant was built with mobile in mind then?
Yes. It had the same base plugin thing. I remember the talk that we had. It has the same base plugin that they use for Fortnite when they ported it to mobile as well.
I wouldn't say it was like built with mobile in mind, but they definitely
They just had the
wanted
door
to
open.
try.
It had
to
mobile
have it,
optimization
yeah.
in mind, at least.
Yeah. They just
'Cause-
didn't want to close the door, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I would
Well,
imagine
mobile
that a lot
games
of-
on mobile games are so popular, and FPS games are getting really popular on mobile as well.
I don't
Which is
understand
super
why.
weird.
It's like I mean, it's probably me being like an extreme boomer and like not wrapping my head around that, but I have a hard time imagining like someone playing on a mobile and FPS are like super action based and like having reflexes and stuff. And it's like I had a hard time believing that people could play competitively with a controller, because like I was molded by the keyboard and mouse era,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, molded by it.
Counter-Strike and all that stuff. But like controller was a new thing, And then now it's like, yeah, now you just have to use
So-
like 2 fingers.
But
It's just crazy.
touchscreen is technically better than a controller, because if you think about it, the same move that you make with your mouse, you know, the same analog move you make with your finger. So theoretically, if you like start, you know, it's because you're used to a mouse. But if you like
Yeah.
really start forcing yourself into using touchscreen, you'll be on the same level. Like touchscreen and the mouse are not that far away from each other. Controller is something totally different.
But then
Yeah,
you need a big
massively.
screen, right? Like to be
Oh
able
yeah,
to like
always.
do the
yeah.
moves that you want to do.
Playing on a tablet is probably very much different, because I saw there was the famous video where like multiple people were playing Fortnite on different devices, and there was the kid on tablet that like beat everyone else. So like if you're used to it, I think it's the exact same as on PC.
Yeah, I guess
think
it's just a matter.
could do that because technically, when you got your mouse, like your hand on your mouse, you only got like so many like buttons you can press.
Yeah.
Where with a touch screen, you can easily move your fingers and have your other fingers all on buttons, kind of thing. So it's a lot easier to swap. But
Yeah.
with the mobile market, if you think about somewhere like India, they don't have that many computers and like, well, they do, but like not like gaming grade
Yeah.
hardware kind
It's
of
gonna
thing.
sound super
Like
racist, but they have a lot of
phones,
tech service for
Burner
computers.
phones everywhere.
Yeah, like phones are just so accessible. Like
Yeah.
this mobile gaming is so huge over there. PC gaming's just not existent.
I feel like
pretty
that's a
much.
more east, like not just India, but like that's a really eastern sort of thing. With
Yeah, it's like
mobile.
Vietnam, like places like that. They got PC bongs pretty much just
It's
for
because
people to play.
the more cramped you get with the places, the less space you have for PCs and stuff.
Hmm. I guess that's also like the fact that nowadays, in terms of mobile gaming, we have access to like technology on mobile and like performances that can like that's just insane. Like we have more and more processors and all that stuff and like slapped into mobiles, and they can run games like 144 FPS depending
Yeah,
on
I
your
mean,
screen
like
and stuff.
a normal
And reasonably be priced.
normal phone
Yeah.
these days, I believe, is like as powerful as PS3 now,
Oh,
which is insane. that's
holy
mind-blowingly insane if you think about it, because PS3, while old, is not that old.
shit. Isn't that like 20 years ago almost though?
I don't know. Hold on. How long has
Wait,
PS4
yeah,
been?
well, let me open Google. Oh
2006.
no.
2006
Oh,
was the
fuck.
release date of the
So that's
PlayStation 3.
14 years ago then. Wait, 16?
That's still not too bad, to be honest, though.
I mean, 16
Being-
years ago, dude. That's like half of
I
your
mean,
life.
but that's the first version. You know, I don't know how long PS3
Oh, yeah, the
has been
fat
around.
version.
But you also had the Pro version and stuff later on, the upgrades.
Yeah, the PS3 Slim.
Those are PS3 Pro.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, maybe.
No, I mean,
No,
probably
those are
not
Slim.
Pro, but like just the Slim one at least.
Oh, yeah, that was a slim.
Yeah,
one.
those slim.
Because it was the same for like the PS2. There was like the first PS2, and there was like the PS2 sort of like Slim, like the version 2, which was like way slimmer. And I remember because like I saw a lot of ads about that with like the pink PS2, and like the color actually slapped. Like it was super
Yeah.
cool looking.
But the PS2, because like I've got one, like one of the original ones.
Yeah, I still have one on my shelf.
The fat one is because you can shove a full hard drive in it.
Wait, really? Wait, you could shove
Yeah.
a hard drive into the PS2?
Yeah, you can install Linux on it and
You're
gonna
turn it
what
into
the
basically a
fuck?
computer.
I
I
didn't
just
know.
realized.
Yeah, I got a PS2 dev kit.
Oh my
well,
god.
the Linux kit, like the full original Linux kit.
That's just crazy, actually. Oh shit, I feel so old now. But like,
I just
yeah.
realized if you really think about it,
Oh.
Switch is technically like PS3 kind of level. It's not PS4.
Yeah.
Theoretically, your phone is almost as powerful as a Switch.
Yes.
It's more powerful than a Switch. in
Yeah,
a
it
lot of
depends,
cases.
but yeah.
The
'Cause
Tegra
they-
chip it's good, but it's not amazing.
Like they even ran Android on the Switch, if I remember right.
Yeah. The entire Switch is basically Android based. And you can sideload Android onto it.
I mean, to me, like Nintendo takes a lot of risk in terms of like designing new consoles, but like there are always one generation behind everybody
Oh,
else.
yeah, because they know they don't need the graphics.
Yeah,
Because, like,
it's like
you know,
the Wii was the same. The
their
Wii
games are
graphically was like
cartoony.
super far behind,
Yeah.
but it was just fun to play. So like people went along with it. It was like,
I think
oh, yeah, just fun.
with Switch they probably overdid it though. Like, because the good side is that Switch was kind of cheap compared to the other ones. It was like $100 cheaper than the other consoles.
It's still $300 though. I mean, more than
Well,
that,
yeah, but you know, other consoles are 400, so.
But
it's
like that's
still-
yeah, but you have a huge difference in terms of like quality of game and the number of interesting games.
I don't
that are
know
released.
because you exchanging the graphics for the usability of the console, it goes a long way. I still believe that Switch was by far the best console of the generation.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Like, well, okay,
I can get behind that. I can, but
Because
that's just because I like
is
Nintendo
PS
games.
is PS4 better? If so, then why?
the,
You know?
the thing is, it's not PS4. It was like almost PS5. It was like the late PS4, early PS5. Because like Switch, wait, like but like
It's kind of
Switch,
breaking up, yeah.
we had like Breath of the Wild that also released on the Wii U, so it's like some cross stuff for it. We
Nah, it was pretty much
had
Switch
the
game.
Mario, like the
yeah.
Mario game with Cap, whatever.
Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey. What else did you have? We had the super late. The super late Metroid Dread,
Yeah. Now
a
there was
new
Pokemon.
Kirby game, and like that in terms of big, like super big franchise. Like that's it. They released
You wouldn't
no
get a
new
car.
Bayonetta yet. It's just like the old ones.
They announced a new one, didn't they?
Not yet. It's not released as far as I remember.
Oh, that was the slim, tiny Nintendo.
But like
That's what they
overall,
did.
I feel like in terms of like huge franchise, it's missing a
No,
lot.
but like it's so Switch is an amazing game for indie games. Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing that
sure.
happened to Wii, because Wii was famous for its WiiWare. That was some
Yeah, yeah.
insane games on Wii. But
The
and
weather
Switch got
channel
the
on
same
your
thing.
console,
Like
dude.
playing, playing anything from Hollow Knight to, I don't know. I played Hades on Switch. You know, Switch is an amazing like indie game platform,
Mhm.
and if you consider the fact that you can just like either plug it into your TV or take it anywhere you want, that's amazing. Also, you forgot Smash Ultimate,
Oh, true.
And
Okay, yeah.
Song
Yeah,
of
Smash
Nunu is
Ultimate.
coming out for Switch.
Song of Nunu, and you can play Ruined King right now.
You can also buy the bundle. Oh wait, is the bundle disabled?
Yeah, it got removed. It was up
Okay.
for 4 or 5 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
They
it was
really
up for 4 or
fucked that
5 hours,
up.
then they removed it.
But was it only on EU West? I don't know if it was on anywhere else.
I got my screenshot from EUS.
Yeah, I think it was likely everywhere at the same time.
Yeah.
And I pulled the store data, and it was up for sale until I think it was like the 26th or the 29th of April. So it was up for essentially a full month.
Hmm.
But now if I pull the store data, it's completely deleted from it. So there's no trace of it. Like it's not even hidden there with like a new release date. So I'm like,
Slap the Madagascar penguin. Oh, you saw nothing.
yeah.
So- but that pretty much means that they had the game ready, or for me, it kind of means that like they were very confident with their release date, so they were like nearing finish line, and then they were probably like, you know what, we can add something to the game, and so they delayed it, and then also Tencent acquired the studio, so
I'm
so
curious
they're-
if it's just layers of polish.
They're gonna
exactly
add a
that's what I think is happening.
They're gonna slap a Fortnite character into Song of Nunu.
So one of the
Wait, hold on,
interesting things.
Doesn't Tencent also own Fortnite, or am I wrong? Big games,
They
I don't know.
owned, they own part of Unreal, but I
yeah.
can't remember how much.
Because if they knew that Fortnite would like do something big, maybe they were like, you know what, we'll delay this. to make it
No,
better.
dude. There's no
later.
way they add Nunu to Fortnite. No,
No, that's not
I
what I
would
mean.
not stand
Okay,
behind
no, that's
that.
not what I mean, but that would be freaking cool. Like Lissandra.
imagine.
Lissandra with the shotgun.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Freaking
Why?
chucks. Oh, dude.
But yeah, it's like if
It's-
you go on like SteamDB and then look up Song of Nunu, they changed like something to do with the release date 25 days ago on the 15th of March. So it was the 15th of March when they decided, yeah, let's change the release date from the looks of
Man,
things.
that's just crazy. I hope like everything is okay, cause like that. I have this like something minor that like they wanted to add something or like polish very little
Yeah,
things.
polish it a bit more.
Because that's actually scary if they were like that confident to release like mid-March and then there was something big that happened one way or another. That kind of feels bad.
I
for them.
honestly believe it's the Tencent thing because the studio was acquired and they were like, it doesn't line up with our profits. Let's release it, later.
Oh,
I
please
honestly
don't
believe
slap
that
microtransaction into this.
Well,
game,
release
Ryan.
it in
No,
new
no,
text,
I-
yeah.
No, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's like that they are changing stuff in the game. I think it's purely they are moving it into the next quarter so that they get better profits.
Investors.
That's honestly
happy
what I
about
believe
that.
it is because that would absolutely make sense.
I mean, if we remember what Rowan said last time was like, oh yeah, we will finish it once we finish it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like he stuck to his words when he said, oh yeah, we don't slap any information online about anything and we just release it at the last second because then you know when it's finished and it's ready when it's ready.
Not like the MMO.
Yeah, but when you release like a special celebration bundle for it,
Yeah, that's
and then you pull it off, it feels like you should maybe say something about it.
Yeah. I mean,
Bit of a weird one.
same
Like, it shouldn't
time.
have happened, but
Last time they said nothing, and in my mind was for the Rune King. They said like they would delay it for 2021 or 2020. I don't remember exactly when it came out, but it's like they would like
Yeah.
release it during the year, and they literally like released it at the last second because they released it
Yeah.
like late November or something like that.
I hope that's not gonna happen to freaking Nunu.
Yeah,
Still
that
like
would be pretty
releasing it
sad.
without and preparation. Oh,
Like
that was-
in the middle of a void event or something. That would be pretty bad.
I don't think they would do that, but I honestly believe that it harmed Ruined King a little bit, like releasing it out of nowhere.
yeah.
I believe it did harm the Ruined King a little bit because they didn't have hype behind the release. It was basically like, no hype, you just go now.
Yeah, I don't know. We should have probably asked. Well, I mean, if we make a Riot Forge episode, it's probably like the kind of questions that I would love to ask them.
Yeah.
It's like, did it actually hurt when you released it without any prior notice?
Because
Because
I
there was
thought-
like
because I
no
thought-
information.
Because we knew Hextech Mayhem would release. Because we knew.
Because they tweeted about that.
yeah,
and then
but
straight
we
up
tweeted
released the
about
Yeah,
trailer.
that was very sudden.
And so I was taking a day off that day because I was like, I'm gonna be playing Hextech Mayhem on stream and it's gonna be fun. And then freaking Ruined King dropped in with 40 hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten into. I own Hextech Mayhem, but I still haven't had a chance to play it yet.
I still need to extract a bunch of
It's a
assets.
fun time killer.
It's like there's so many assets, especially for Piltover. My only complaint is like it's super cartoonish, but like, I saw some screenshots that they posted
Stylized.
about like this kind of stuff, and I was like, I
can
need
probably
to.
check.
I need to
I'll
extract
check
that.
How many hours I have in the game?
It's like currently I'm looking at estimated ownership of the games. Hextech Mayhem doesn't have like that many.
Hextech
Like
Mayhem.
there's an estimated about 50,000 to 100,000.
Yeah, that
people
makes
who
sense
own it.
because that's a super niche audience game,
Yeah.
like extreme niche audience.
Ruin King, it's estimated anywhere from 150 to 500,000.
That's still big, but maybe if they had better communication. I mean, we'll never know, sadly. But
Yeah.
oh man,
With an average of 5 hours of playtime.
Ruined
Now
King?
we have-
Yeah,
Yep.
damn.
It's just
I have
rage
6
quit.
hours in Hextech Mayhem.
Ooh.
Apparently on Twitch, it hit 107k viewers peak.
I was there. I don't know if I can,
16,000 max concurrent peak.
I don't know if I
we-
can check my stats on that. Okay, you know what sucks? I did not know that on Twitch you only get votes from your last 3 months.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why channels.
Goodbye,
upload
my
their VODs.
playthrough.
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
you didn't download it.
I did not know that was a thing. I still have
Oh.
I did upload like the funny clips that I had straight up on my second channel. So like the good parts were saved, but like the majority, no, that's gone.
Yeah, they changed it a while ago.
Yeah,
Remember
I
when?
did not know.
I mean, now we have a bunch of tweets by Grosscrawler about the MMO.
Those are interesting though.
It's I don't fully understand what he meant by like tweeting that. Like, to be honest, I read both tweets, and I'm like, maybe it's because my brain doesn't fully understand. Like, I'm not English or something. I am missing some information, I think.
Well, like Draggles said this. The MMO team is rare at Riot in that they started communicating to players extremely early in their development process. I think their bravery and vulnerability here should be something given a lot of respect. So it's one of these things where it seems like the MMO team was literally just created and then it was announced it was created. Where a lot of other games at Riot have hit a point where they're quite a good way into development and have something playable, and then they announce and they hit the ground running.
Yeah, it's
kind of thing.
basically usually the teams are announced when their project was greenlit and they are like in full production. That's basically what's happening.
So
Because
they
when
had
you are in
yeah.
full production, then you're like confident. You're like, all right, we're making this. But the MMO is kinda in an exploration state still, so they are not sure if it's even gonna be a product at all.
Yeah, it could get entirely scrapped.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that replying to the hype, because we all know that everybody was excited and everybody was spamming like, oh yeah, it's right, finally making an MMO, and then they said like, oh yes, we are. I 100% like the fact that they replied that, but it means that they literally had no idea, or like no testing, no nothing.
No, they knew like they wanted to make an MMO, but like yeah, like there was technically like everything was on paper back then.
Yeah, there was no guarantee that it would actually release. Like, the most interesting part about his tweet is he feels it'll be his last, which makes me go,
Yeah.
once it's if you finish it and it releases, will
No
you
DLC.
continue to work
Oh, no,
on
yeah,
it,
I
or
assume-
will you
yeah.
just be like, I'm out?
I assume that's what's gonna be happening. Like
Holy
he's gonna
shit.
he's gonna be supporting the game for a while, but after some time he's gonna be like, all right, I'll leave it to these people and I'm done with the gaming industry. That's what I
mean,
assume is happening.
He worked on WoW for like so long, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's like some sort of like burnout from working in the industry in general.
I mean, he tweeted it, didn't he? That he was working on Age of Empire and then something.
yeah,
and then
WoW
Chibiin.
and League of Legends, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been just making games for so freaking Age of Empires. You know when that was?
We were
The
a
first
little
one.
A while ago.
The first one, mind you.
Let me Google that.
He
Yeah.
graduated from college before I was born.
Yeah, he's been making games for
Oh,
a while.
97 for the
Yeah,
first. Oh my
97.
god! Holy shit! I was
You know,
but a
he-
wee baby.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
he's not a
baby,
but
but
he's not the youngest too. Not you know.
That's
But yeah.
crazy. But yeah,
He's good, He's a good designer.
So like, what do we have to
Oh my
like?
god,
take
he's been at
from-
Riot for 8 years now.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But it was
I
on
remember
League
when
of
he
Legends.
did it.
That's the thing I'm the most surprised of. It's like has been on League itself, and they only started working on the MMO like super recently. So
Yeah.
it's like, but you recruited like the Ghost Crawler, so like, why
Yep.
not slap him earlier than that?
I guess they didn't know because he had a role. They would need to replace his role with someone else on the league team, and it takes a while till you get someone, So I gotta understand.
Well, it's not just that. It's like he got hired in 2013. How long did it take before we got a second game from Riot?
Yeah, that's true too.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, right. To be pretty slow, but I mean, so far the games are good. So that's like a good point for them to like
And
take
we
their
still
time.
can't buy games directly from them,
True.
despite the new fancy launcher.
Yeah. And now the game's also on the Epic Game Store for some reason. Like League of Legends on the Epic Game Store. I still don't understand that. So
Yeah,
as
that
much-
was
yeah.
pretty interesting.
I totally
That's-
forgot that's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember because I reinstalled my entire computer a couple of days ago, so like downloading the Unreal Engine thingy, and like I saw the icons, and I was like, wait, I completely forgot as well about like the League of Legends there. But like, yeah, it is a thing. To me, it doesn't make sense, but it is a thing, because then you also download technically the Epic Game Store, which makes you download the Riot Games launcher to then play League of Legends.
I mean, if you originally bought the game, I think like the 2009 CD, eventually THQ did put it on Steam, so I think you could actually get it through Steam at one point as well.
Yeah, I think wasn't it Pixel who also tweeted about that at some point? It's like there was like one guy
Probably.
playing League of
He's
Legends. on
nerdy
Steam.
like that.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully the tweets from Ghostcrawler don't mean that they would scrap it, because I think if they scrap it, it's like their decision, but then a lot of people would get actually mad because then we wouldn't get an MMO for like the next 10 years or so.
Which
Yeah,
those are
well,
very complicated.
Yeah.
But no, this is a totally separate team. We even know that they are like hiring brand new people like for it, so we know that this is not harming any other game at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
I know, but like for the MMO itself, if they can it, like then it's just over for the MMO itself. Because where like how is Riot gonna look in like the next 7-10 years or so? It's like will then would they still be big, or would they
They
still?
got a good portfolio, and an MMO isn't critical for them.
And
Like,
also,
if
like-
you think about Riot's business model, it's always it has to be free.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it has to be.
So
I mean, Rune
profiting
King
from an
isn't free.
MMO while being free is not always straightforward, especially with the
I
infrastructure
mean,
you need
look.
for an MMO.
Lost Ark.
I haven't
That's a-
played it. You're the only
that's
one here, I
That's
think.
a can of worms. It's kinda extremely pay to win.
Oh.
It's backed by Amazon as well, and Amazon own the servers, so they give themselves a discount.
That's pretty nice.
But that's the thing, like Riot would have to pay for the servers, and then they would have to profit somehow.
I think they would with the skins though. Like, transmog.
Hmm.
Easy peasy.
Speaking
I mean, look
of
at because that's how Final Fantasy works. I think, I believe, because they are free to play too. No, I think you buy the.
No,
expansion.
it's not
there-
free to
there
play.
is-
No,
there,
no.
there is subscriptions.
Yeah, subscription,
No.
and you
And there's
have to
different
pay for the
tiers.
game.
Is
I
that-
think it's if you hire subscriptions, you can have more retainers. I think. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I've seen the model.
I thought it was only you buy the expansion and there's
Nope.
no subscription.
No. You have to pay a subscription. You also have to pay like the
Ah.
to pay the game itself.
I think you can play for free up to a certain level and like stay at that level kind of thing for free.
The critically acclaimed
Been a
Final
while.
Fantasy.
Guild Wars, you just buy it and no
Yeah.
subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riot might do that model. That'd be interesting if they did.
I feel like that's the best format. Of,
Yeah.
You buy the
Yeah.
expansion and then cosmetics.
Yeah, exactly. Like you also buy the expansion,
Rest
like the
in peace,
DLCs,
Wildstar.
but then yeah, you just play
Yeah,
for free.
Wildstar now. Like seriously, absolutely serious talk. If I ever have like Mr. Beast level of money, I'm buying the Wildstar license just to revive the game.
That's ambitious.
If I ever get like
Gary.
extremely rich, that's what I'm doing.
Oh shit! It's not even like, oh, I'm gonna buy you a penthouse and like leave like super.
No,
cars.
I'm
Like,
buying
no,
the
I'm
game.
just
I don't
buying
even care.
the Wildstar license.
Because freaking that game died because of unfortunate timing, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because it's a good game, and it's because fucking Blizzard was like, we have money for Warlords of Draenor marketing.
Yeah.
Wildstar had to survive six more months for people to realize that Warlords of Draenor is
Was
freaking
shit.
pile of dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, it had a lot of cut content, so
It was just cut content.
Yeah.
there was no. There was
I mean,
nothing.
Shadowlands was literally the same. Like, let's be real for a second. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I don't know which one was worse. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Shadowlands because that game made me quit.
It's like, oh, we made 2 patches and we intended to make only 2 patches. Like, wait, really? So you intended to like cut a
wink,
lot of
wink.
content?
There is like 5 cut storylines.
Yeah, like, bro, what the fuck? You also release a book to like answer questions that like have been around for the last 15 years now? Like, are you actually serious, Blizzard? Just crazy.
Anyway,
Well,
well,
just-
sorry, yeah.
Well, that kind of just sounds to me like Riot releasing the Ruination novel.
Yeah,
It's way worse. It's way worse.
yeah. It's like it's if the Ruination novel was actually about like the Ruination itself, like the fight with the Sentinels and
Okay.
everything. Like if it was that, then yeah, it would have been like the Ruination plus that. It would have been a super messy thing because people would have probably gotten mad about that.
Yeah.
It's
Because,
like,
like,
oh,
here-
you're releasing the story, but like make people
Yeah.
pay for it? Like, bro, what?
Because with the Ruination, like, you know, everything is in place overall, kinda. Like, you know, the stuff is there. It is all over the place, but
You
you
know
know
the
that like
ending.
Riot had the story down. In WoW, they started the storyline. They realized they don't have enough time to like go through the entire storyline, so they literally like cut what's in the middle and just showed you the end. And they were like, and they were like, this is fine. And there are like so many things. And so like the main boss, the main villain is now like using weapons that you have no idea where they came from because they were
Yeah.
supposed to come from the middle part that was cut out. And so like it's a just
Such a
freaking
mess.
everything is on fire. Shadowlands is just so
It's like,
bad.
oh, we're gonna make like some Thanos,
Amazing.
but the only thing you got is like Thanos that you ordered from Wish, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like discount Thanos. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
why do you like? There's so much that they must have like deleted.
No,
from
it's
the-
obvious. Yeah, it's obvious because I even saw like people look at the quests, and the quests are like just like they are referring to things that because the quest usually starts like, "Oh, champion, thank you for doing that. Now we are gonna do that." But like the quests at the end of the game are thanking you for doing something you have never done.
Oh no.
So that's kind of what's happening in WoW right now.
Yeah, hopefully Riot doesn't make the same kind of mistakes.
So yeah, Ruination at least had like everything kinda in place.
Yeah, I mean, they're still like messy in terms of like what's canon and what's their definition of
yeah,
canon, etc.
But the
It's like the-
overall storyline, the idea of the entire storyline, we know
Yeah.
like what happened there.
The ending is still shit, sort
Yeah,
of.
It can be
like-
redeemed. It's like it's not good, but it's set up for a good redemption. Because what if
Yeah.
like Viego actually comes back from being banished
That would be
from
cool,
War?
but then it's
And
like,
he's
is
like-
it?
Because here's the thing, Isolde is dead now.
True.
He does not have it.
Yeah.
There is no way to bring her back. When Viego comes back,
They're probably gonna.
he's
find
gonna
a
be
way
like
to
an
bring her back.
insane madman.
I mean,
and that
they
can be
literally. No, wait, no, but like that's the thing. They literally invented a gun that like
Just
can
to kill
revive
Isolde,
people.
yep.
So like, of
Yeah.
course they're gonna find a new thing to revive Isolde. Like, it's gonna ask Mordekaiser or something. It's gonna be like, oh yes, her soul is in my realm. Blah blah blah. I can like.
No, because
resuscitate her.
he technically destroyed the soul. That's the point.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably
So
gonna find a new way.
So like no, because now no, there's no way. Because now Viego is actually set up for like a great character. Because if he comes back, he's gonna be
Angry.
insane.
Nothing is holding me back. I am angry now. Really.
I wonder
Because
if you
now
try
he's-
hunt down Thrash.
Because now it's gonna be Beware the Man who has nothing to lose. You know.
Wait, is he aware about Thrash's betrayal?
Not really, because he was banished and then Thresh siphoned the mist. So when he so actually Viego can't come back unless someone frees him too, because he doesn't have
Yeah,
the-
true. Yeah, it's been frozen in time or something.
Yeah. Someone will have to free him.
Oh,
Does that
I
mean we can
wonder.
actually delete Viego from League of Legends now?
He will need new voiceover definitely.
He's a slight buggy mess.
Because he's like because he's gonna be like, he's old, come back to me. But you know, she's gone.
Yeah. I think in terms of that storyline, I 100% agree that they can redeem it. But then it is in terms of how is it called? A timeline, technically? Like if they come back to that specific event in like, I don't know, 5 years from now. And the timeline in League of Legends, like the universe itself, has progressed. Is the prison that got like Viego, I would say like stunned or like Zonia state, does he get older in that thing? Is he still like staying at that
point.
young age
Yeah.
eternally or something?
They're
'Cause then it's kinda
probably gonna
messy.
ignore it because you know,
yeah.
technically, I made a video, you know, on
Oh
the
wait,
age of
can
the champion.
Gwen get older? Can she age?
No, there's no way. No.
It's
That's
set
the thing.
forever 14.
Yes, that's
Oh,
gonna be 14 forever.
Dude,
Too
I
bad
read-
for you, mad people.
I read a bunch of like Discord discussion about it. Like the people are really still mad about that.
Oh yeah, that's. I know.
Like
I know, I'm
there's
like,
no way.
I'm like,
that,
whatever at this point.
Oh man, but like yeah, wait. So
my daily
Gwen
dose of
cannot
entertainment.
age. So Orianna cannot age as well, technically. Oh wait, she
Yeah.
can rust probably.
Well, yeah, but you know, do you count that as age?
Yeah. Wait, is there anything?
She
I mean,
can
she's
wear
got new
down.
shiny particle effects now.
True.
Oh.
It looks super cool. Like all the wait, so it was Orianna, Leona, and oh Shaco.
Shaco.
Yeah.
New
Shaco is the
particles,
best.
but still no lore.
Yeah. Shaco is clever though. Like Shaco, legitimately, what they did to Shaco is amazing because they made him so unique now because they just like leaned heavily into the hallucinations, and so that's why all of his particles have like the 90s color grading over it because that's what you know usually assign to hallucinations.
I mean,
Yeah, it's truly amazing.
give that to Timo, and when you step on a shroom, you have like
he
hallucinations.
kinda has like the purple blue tints there, kinda.
Yeah.
Just not on the same.
Yeah, this is way better. Shaco is way
Intensity.
better.
Yeah, I have to admit, like the particles that Sirayan actually did. I mean, every single time he actually like knocks it out of the park with the like new particle effects.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like, the way
and
it's
didn't
clean
they?
and readable.
It's Syrian, right? I never know
Yeah,
how to pronounce
Syrian.
his name
Yeah.
because he started as like a. I remember when this guy started as just like you know he was doing like fan stuff. He
Yep.
was like, I'm just gonna update Vel'Koz' spells for fun, and you know, and then
The
Riot was
old-
like, hold on, this is pretty good.
Funny thing, I don't know in terms of timeline if I remember 100% correctly, but they made a custom skin for Timo.
Star
like Devil.
Guardian. Wait, which one do you mean?
No, it was like Devil Timo, and then Riot actually released Devil Timo with the Doombots later on. I don't
because
remember if it
Star
was in
Guardian
that
Vel'Koz.
order, but it was crazy.
He did a few custom skins before getting hired for Riot.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah, I
remember
think
Star
it was-
Guardian Vel'Koz, and that's the only one that I know now.
Yeah. It's like it all started off with like as passion projects, and now I'm curious if they are still passion projects or
feels
if
that
they
way.
are a bit.
I should probably send them a
It
message.
feels like they have just freedom to like update whatever they want, and they're like, I'm gonna do that.
But it's so
I find it
friendly.
interesting though, like community reaction to them because like the community sometimes is so all over the place. Like Leona's particles are way better in my opinion, but
Yeah.
the community, like the comments, they're very 50-50.
The only thing
What?
that I think could be better is the glow on the blade, because in the cinematic it's a straight up fire, and here it's kind of like a glow.
Yeah.
So they kind of maybe missed an opportunity there, and they could have just gone for like fire blade to mimic the cinematic.
I don't know.
But like the ultimate is amazing because it has like
Yeah.
the Solari runes and stuff. It's pretty
It
cool.
is so much more readable of like what it actually is
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
what it was. It is crazy.
I mean, and then Orianna. Freaking Orianna is so good. It's like it finally feels like Hextech and not like wind
Yeah.
magic or whatever it was before.
I just wish you had like a better.
You actually got
model
indicators
texture.
for the radius.
Yeah, because before it was like kind of like translucent white thing It was like,
Yeah.
this is the ultimate, and so it's like it was nothing. Now it's actual like hextech pulsing, and it looks really cool.
It's like some sort of like a distortion thingy. That's
Yeah.
super weird.
And it now looks like something from Arcane, for example.
Oh no, because I got a notification of like, oh, Necrid just tweeted something.
Oh, did you look at what I tweeted?
And I just saw like
Reply to someone?
It's a reply to and I didn't know.
I was like, do I mention it? Do I mention it? Do I mention it on the podcast that like Nicky Boy did something?
I mean, I knew about that because we discussed it for like the past couple of days on Discord. But
My
I
reaction
didn't
is
know
it needs more.
Yeah, it needs underboob
Yeah,
in my
actually,
opinion.
yeah, we need to invite him at some point to like talk about the FNF mod. Oh yeah, also because we finished the base mod, but then we are actually working on a DLC right now, and I kind of want to die.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a short DLC, but yeah, I think we could probably talk like later on like how painful it was to work on this mod. It was amazing, but like it's.
Do you want to know what's more painful?
Sure, go ahead.
On the universe page on the map, Mordekaiser's still part of the Shadow Isle.
Yep, he's still there, and it's the old icon.
True.
It's the pre-rework icon on the Shadow Isles.
That is
And they'll
crazy.
never
that it's
change
still
it.
there.
I can't believe that like the map is.
I kind of feel like
nothing's happening.
the whole like website and everything, like a lot of things at Riot Games, like it's
I need to
some kind
remember.
of side
I need to remember.
project for someone.
I actually there is a video that I want to make. I want to make a video that's gonna be titled probably "Fixing Riot Universe so they don't have to." And I'm gonna go through because when I was researching for the age of the champions, no, when I was ranking champions based on how good their story is, when I was doing the tier list, I was going through every single bio and I was like, hold on, this champion doesn't have this story there, this champion doesn't have that story there, and I realized there's no rhyme or reason to what's on universe and where it is. And it's like, a champion has a color story and you can find it in the explore tab, but you can't find it on their own tab. And it's like, it's such a mess. And I'm just gonna make a video.
That's
It's
why I
gonna
feel
be-
like the whole universe website thing, and like a lot of things at Riot Games to me is like some side project for people, and like
Yeah.
it's just like the leak display. Like it's nobody's job to actually take care of anything.
Yeah. And
So it
that's
just stays there and like
weird.
has
Did they
dust
ever
on top
fix
of it.
leak displays?
No, they haven't. They haven't
Still
fixed anything.
Oh man,
People
I
are
missed
still
it. That's how I
complaining
used to
about
get
it.
high resolution splash arts.
Yeah, and like and like animated splash as well. And like now we still don't have anything. So it's like, and as far as I remember, they had like the bug or something. Like they had a problem for like updating, or like they didn't have the time to update, or like there was a thing that happened in the past. But like it's been years and it's still not updated.
Yep. So it's meant to be fully automated, but something broke for some reason.
and no
somewhere,
one decided
and-
to fix
Yeah.
it.
It's like, bro, it's been like 3
Oh.
years or something now.
Oh god.
Come
Well, there's a
on.
high chance that whoever made it probably doesn't work at Riot anymore.
Oh,
and then Riot always has an engineering backlog to the point of like, do we waste engineer hours fixing it, or do we work on cool new stuff? And they probably got some statistics somewhere being like, look, only like 5 people are using it because it's been broken for 6 months. But it's
6 months, you
it's
mean
only
6
5
years,
people.
right?
God damn.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well. But you know what's been
Pain.
broken for 6 months? The fact that they made Arcana, Xayah, and Rakan like no recall animation.
No joint
That's
recall.
also broken. That's also like kind of fucked up.
I remember
And when
go ahead.
go ahead.
Okay,
Insane.
so I mentioned it in Rift News because I was like, it's kind of interesting that like, they don't have dual recall. I don't know if the other skins have it, but it's kind of weird. And then apparently that was actually a big thing, and people were like, oh my god, they don't have a dual recall. And
Yeah.
Riot just didn't mention it because they were afraid people would notice it.
I guess, yeah. Because like
Yeah,
the thing with
first thing I tried.
Yeah, the thing with the Rakan and Xayah, it's like it was marketed as straight up like they released two champions as one because like they were a couple, inseparable, and all that stuff. So the gimmick was, oh, they're gonna get the same skin because they're like lovebirds. So everything is gonna be double. So okay, yeah, you multiply the work by two, but it was a gimmick that they embraced when they released it. And then shortly after, they gave up on it. And the only time after that they actually made both, I mean, a skin for both was for Elderwood. And coming from Elderwood, if I remember, Elderwood was also like 1.3k RP. Like the same price as Arcana, but Arcana has no recall animation and like nothing. It's like it doesn't even show the cards. Has nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Like, Xayah release skins, the like cosmic ones, those didn't have a joint recall, but that's the only time they haven't done a unique joint recall.
Wait, they don't? I thought they had one.
No,
or was it the default
the
one?
cosmic ones? Yeah, the cosmic ones uses the same default one, but all the skins after that all have joint recalls apart from, you know, the little standalone esports skins. But
But then it's like it depends on the price, because like do we consider like if the price is 1.8k RP, the price that you have to pay to like have a joint recall, or is it like on a skin base? Because then you're gonna pay extra for like some legendary skin for both of them, and you're not even sure you're gonna have like a joint recall. So it's like,
That's right. It's kind of like a missing feature at this point.
yeah.
yeah,
It's like what is the guarantee, or is there like no guarantee at all on any of their skin? I mean, duo skin, knowing that they like didn't want to do duo skins because it cost too much, and I think Rakan was like far less selling and like interesting for them as like Xayah would be. But like then it's like, yeah, but it's a gimmick that you introduce by yourself. And then you stop doing it, and like that, Xayah has a bunch of skins that Rakan doesn't. And back in the days, they said like, oh yeah, no, we're just not gonna do that anymore. And then Elderwood came, and they did an amazing skin, sort of. Still like questionable in terms of style. And it's like, you had a recall there. It's the same price as Arcana. And then on Reddit, you straight up admit that early in development, you said, no, we're not going to do a duo recall. When you're going to sell.
It's worse than that.
It was early.
It's actually worse than that, though, because it hit the PB. The PB previews don't show it. They never do. So people are like, is there one? And then I go, wait, there isn't one in the files or anything. Maybe it'll get added later. And people in the feedback thread were going like, oh, this, where's the duo recall? And Riot didn't say anything until they did the feedback update thing. I went, yeah, we decided not to do it early in development, and it's too late now. So, yeah.
So, which, you know, they could have mentioned that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Or like reduce the
That's my
price. I don't
problem.
know. Do something like at least say it from the beginning. Yeah, like just tell people.
Like,
Like
again, it's kind of like doing a recall and a half in some sense.
Yeah.
Also, it's on PBE, so it like gave them time to technically announce that they wouldn't get a duo recall. So technically, they announced before releasing it, which is probably gonna drive some of the sales down a tiny bit, because some people might be upset enough to like boycott this game or like just not buy it or whatever.
Well, people who always go bot lane together and are Xayah and Rakan mains, they will probably lean towards skins that have unique duo recalls, just for funsies kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It's a weird one.
I mean, hopefully they can like find a way, because it's the same, in my opinion, it is the same as the Yorick debacle and the Echo one.
It is the argument of you are selling something like as an image and not using that image for the finished product.
you're
Echo and
advertising
Arcane
something,
had
yeah.
like the like the
The
board
board and the
stuff,
mask.
yeah, and the mask. Yorick had the hat or like promo stuff.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to like selling the skin in game, they don't use that. And it's the same for this. Wasn't it also the same for, if I remember, Katie Akali? She didn't have the neon stuff for like the stealth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
yeah, so
actually
she
just
didn't-
remember that. Yeah. They
Yeah.
added-
No.
oh,
Yeah. Totally
They
right.
added that after release, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that an
I
example of
don't-
what you were looking for before?
Maybe
I
that
don't remember
was what
fully,
they
yeah.
added a patch. I think they squeezed it in the same patch because it was just a texture mod, but I'm not.
True. Could have been.
I can't remember actually.
Yeah. But yeah, it's. I mean.
Yeah, no,
we'll
they
see.
managed to squeeze it in the same patch.
Hmm.
Oh, that was it. They already had the texture done because she does it in a recall.
Oh, so they just use it for the stealth.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so new
Yeah,
stuff.
she already,
that they...
yeah, she
Oh,
already had
sure.
the texture from the recall, so they just had it as stealth, so it was super simple for them to do.
It's not like cutting Evelyn's hair or like doing something funky like that before release.
That was fun drama. No, the Cuttle and Evelyn's hair thing was because what was it? She had long hair in the splash, then short hair in the game.
Yeah. But then it's like silhouette stuff, and I agree and don't agree. Because, like, yeah, if the promo art has long hair, then do long hair. Like, just do it. Stretch the
I think it was
polygon.
more animation rig.
Probably.
that was
Yeah,
the
because if you
problem.
do long hair, you need, like, more bones for that. For, like, the ponytail stuff, you usually, like, jiggle bones or, like, hair, like, chain bones. But, yeah. New stuff that they added for... I mean, I wouldn't say no reason, but it's kind of weird. The new level borders. I don't
Yes.
get why.
It's very weird.
I get it. It's,
But my problem is they didn't
Literally
add
mental
any past level 500.
oh yeah, that's okay. That's a valuable thing. Yeah. Okay, I understand that. I understand why they changed it though.
Why?
Because that makes sense. It's because with the new challenge system, there will be a brand new customization for your profile. And on your profile, you will have the border, you will have your own icon, and you will have the weird gems that you're unlocking based on the challenges. So
Title as well.
previously, the border was like the main thing on your profile. It was like you look at you and you see the massive border there. Now there's gonna be the border and there's gonna be the challenges below it. So you can't have the border be the main focal point of your profile. That's why they had to shrink it. They had to get rid of the details because they need to make sure that it looks good when it's smaller. And then instead of it being just a circle, because all the previous old borders always like defaulted back to like a circle shape. Now the new borders actually have different shapes and you can immediately recognize them based on the silhouette basically. So I understand why visually they were changed. It's so that they would fit into the new customization on your profile.
Yeah, I see your
How-
point. Yeah.
With that said though, there are some that are kind of weird, like because with all of them, previously Riot was afraid of dedicating or committing to like having the borders based on different regions.
Committing
So
tax fraud.
for example, there was like the demonic border that was like 450 something like that. And then but like that demonic border had like the eye on the top and it had like demonic runes on the sides, and then it had like metal plating on the back, and you were kind of like, that kind of looks Noxian, maybe this is kind of a Noxian border. So what they did with the new one is that they fully committed into the themes, and they basically turned the Noxian border into the icon of the Noxian Triforix. And so now it's obvious, like, this is Noxus, and you now have the Noxian border. And the reason why they did that is because previously they didn't want to commit into those themes, at least not fully, because if you didn't like the border, it's just too bad. You would be stuck with that border for 25 levels. Now they can go crazy now they can go crazy with the themes because you have the option to swap it for any other one. So if they go crazy with the border and you don't like it, well, you can just change it to something else. So in that way, it's the new ones are way better in this way.
I thought they added you have the right to swap to a previous border. Like, I thought they added it a while ago because I remember you could
Is it?
swap.
I just never checked. Is it actually up?
Really?
Yeah, it's up now. They added it like 2 patches ago, I think.
Wait, oh no, wait, no way.
So it's kind of new then, yeah.
It's very new.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, no,
Well,
there's
that was probably in preparation for this then.
I didn't
Yeah, it
play 2
was.
patches ago.
Because the challenges and titles and that stuff, that comes out in 12.9. So about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That should hit live in about 2 weeks. What was it? The 27th of April that it should hit live. So challenges are nearly here.
Finally, content.
Was it like 500 challenges or something like that?
Maybe I'll actually play League.
I don't feel like it's gonna give me enough willpower.
Yeah, I'm
to
not
play
sure
League.
if that's enough for
Like,
casual players.
As much as I really want to like play League again, like truly play League, even the fact that they bring back like one for all, I am so burned out of that game. I mean, everything except maybe Earth, and even Earth is like, I'm gonna play 2 games. But
Yeah.
there's so little like novelty to the game now that I'm actually like I don't even want to touch it.
I kind of feel like freaking Nexus Blitz would be handy right now.
It
I love
could-
Nexus Blitz. I love Alt Book.
Yeah,
The rest.
yeah. I just want
Yeah.
something like new or fresh, or like, because I feel like One for All was there like not too long ago. Maybe it's my
What if-
mind like doing tricks, but like I really feel like I played One for All not too long ago.
Well, there's not that many game modes Riot rotate around, sadly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just Earth and One for All
Yeah, it's
nowadays.
Earth and One for All, and that's
It's like
it.
it's the only thing. It's like Spellbook was there during Christmas. I mean December.
Yeah, every now and again, a little sprinkle of Spellbook, a little sprinkle of
But
Nexus
like
Blitz.
that was only one sprinkle after the initial release. That
So
is the
I had
thing.
I had this crazy thought though, because like apparently everyone likes roguelikes and stuff.
Yes.
Why don't they make a game mode that's heavily gonna lean into that, and it's gonna be like, you don't just choose your ultimate. What if on like the 10th minute, you're like, here's a new passive, you know?
It's called TFT. The augment.
Yeah, well, yeah. Why did you
The new-
exactly put augments into a game mode in
Yes.
League?
Yeah,
I
the,
agree.
the new passive is called Phantom Nacho Chunk Apple Meat Pizza Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, just no. But like, imagine a game mode where like on the 10th minute,
Yeah.
you choose a passive.
Ah,
you know,
dude, the
there's-
game is gonna last
There's
for
like
too long.
Spellvamp from
No way.
Morgana. There's Lifesteal from Nasus. There's AP stacking from Vygar.
So it's like Ultimate Spellbook, but like multiple times in a game.
Yes.
Because
I
that
gotta say,
would be
problem-
funny.
Because the problem with Ultimate Spellbook is that at the beginning of the game, if you get,
get a
awful
spell.
or like boring ultimates, you're like, well, now I'm
Yeah.
stuck in this game with boring ultimates, and nothing's gonna change.
That
Oh,
this is actually possible to do in Wild Rift. I could do this in Wild Rift.
wait, what if, for example, so first thing, you have the choice of, do you want a new ultimate? The same way you swap your spell, like when you swap a flash for teleport and
Yeah.
for ignite. Also, you have that. It's like, oh yeah, do you want to like swap your ultimate or do you want an ultimate?
I mean,
Oh, I
it's
see.
like it's like a choice. You either have an ultimate, and then you have a list of 3 ultimates that you can pick, like choose from, or you can have stats like spell vamp or tons of HP.
That would be cool.
So then it is ultimate spellbook, but not just with ultimate.
Like
It's also you can
customized
exactly.
spellbook.
And then you can probably build some kind of like support, like I don't know, like big ass support that has tons of HP.
They
and
were actually,
also
oh my
Malphite
god!
ult.
Imagine a MOBA where you make your champion as you play.
I mean, yeah, it would be literally that. You have like the base.
That
kit,
would be so
but then you have
cool.
yeah, and then for example, like you
Basically
said,
the MMO.
11
Yeah.
level. Wait, when do you get your ult? Level 6. So for example, at
Yes.
level 6, you
You
get
have
your
not
regular
played League in a
ult,
while.
and yeah, and then level 11, you get your second ult, and then level 16, right?
Or you know, you can
think
just
it's
the basic
that.
abilities too.
Yeah. So like for example, you begin the game, or you could start the game by choosing a stat. Level 6, you get your regular ult, and you can also choose another ult. Level 11, you have the choice of either get a stat or a new ult if your ult was super garbage at the beginning of the game. And then level 16,
Oh, yeah.
you still have the same thing. So if you have like a good kit, you can still like have a like insane kit. If you're Nasus, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick Nasus and I'm gonna take like tons of stats that make me like undying. That would be fucking awesome to
That would
play.
be cool though.
'Cause then it's really a
I think you
true
can do it.
roguelike.
I think you can do it through the ultimates. Sorry, through the passives from the other champions though, because there are a lot of champions who have passives that are just like flat stats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. But like, yeah, that would be insane. And then you have a lot of champions that steal your stats. Like for example, champion that steal your defensive stats. And it's like, oh yeah, if this guy
I mean, that's
actually
Trundle.
built- yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, if you pick Trundle in this game mode and someone goes like full on tank with like tank ults,
steal
tank
that.
stats and everything, you just steal it and it's just like as squishy as a Sona. Insane. 10 out of 10 gameplay. And then you cry when you play that specific champion. But the Trundle team is laughing.
You would need to balance only one thing, and that's like how frequently you give the players the abilities, because otherwise you'll just like spend half of the game choosing, you know, from stuff.
I mean, but then if it's like that, then you only choose 3 times. If you actually choose
Yeah.
to like
That's probably
replace
the
it.
ideal one.
But then it also adds the fact that you have to adapt to what the enemy is also choosing, like in terms of ult, like mid-game, technically. Because like, oh yeah, we know that Rengar also took the Kazakh's ult. So it's gonna be like 10 times stealthy. But then turns out level 11, he actually replaced that for the Kale ult. So like super good RNG. So then you have to actually adapt your strategy to that.
That would be cool. That would be cool. That would actually work.
Riot, get to it.
Riot, there's a new
They will
game mode.
never.
It's
Yeah.
the ultimate spellbook.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the ultimate customized spellbook.
And then it's like, and you can repurpose that over and over again because then it's actually like RogueLike League of Legends.
That's what they need. They need a game mode that they can like keep adding onto. Which
Yeah.
ultimate spellbook kinda is.
Yeah, they just need to like rotate more ultimates technically.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of shit ultimates. But like, imagine if you had Cho'Gath with Rammus ult.
Ooh.
You have a giant Cho'Gath literally landing on top of you to eat you. That would be fucking insane.
It'd just be really awkward because obviously the distance scales with speed.
Oh yeah. And then this guy has a ton of HP and also speed is like.
Oh
so
god,
good.
imagine hackering with it.
That would be so cool. It's like just cross half of the map with it and then just roll over you. Oh man. Yeah, we should design a game mode with Riot to be honest. Riot, please hire us for like.
I'm buying Wildstar, yeah. So
No.
no.
I mean, if I have Mr. Beast tons of money, I would probably like send a lot, pay Riot, so we can actually design a cool game mode. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna throw money at Riot Games, so they just.
I
allow
still
us to,
think
like,
I
make a
still
game mode.
think to get the casual audience back, you just need to ditch PvP. That's legitimately what I believe in.
Or like not ditch PvP. It's like you
I
need
think so. I would say so.
PvE technically. You can have both. It's like-
That's called MOBA,
Yeah.
where you know you have like minions, like you attack, and then there are also players.
But it's a battle. Yeah, true. Yeah.
That's the foundation of MOBA.
Yeah,
It's both.
battle arena. Yeah, true. Like that's the thing. Yeah, I think they should really invest more. Sadly, like more money into PvE stuff and like casual stuff.
Yeah, I think I think they don't realize that. I think they.
I
don't
think they do. It
realize-
just takes forever. We probably are talking about that right now, and they're in the middle of work. I sure hope
It
it's the
is
case.
possible.
but
It is possible that they are actually like. working
if
on
they're
stuff.
not, actually, Riot, you are missing out on a ton of things.
Yes, that like yeah.
I don't think they are, purely because I just, part of me feels like the old statistics will be a major like blocking point in terms of like trying to convince the right people to approve it.
The
but
statistics
old
for like
statistics
Nexus
always-
All
was-
you need to
That's
do,
like
all you
show
need to
it's
do
good.
is walk around and ask people, why don't you play a league? And they'll be like, because I like my mental stability. I don't like when
Yeah.
people are shouting at me. You know how you remove that? When people don't fight each other.
True.
Actually,
Oh,
the Legends
imagine-
of Runeterra statistics probably help.
Yeah, it would help a lot because
Oh,
it's
yes,
literally
absolutely.
alone versus the
Absolutely.
world.
People actually, and that's like if you go to the subreddit, the main reason why people play PvE there is because they are just burnt on the fact that they are playing against other people.
Imagine Legend of Runeterra, but like with also like the duo mode that they did in the lab thingy. So you team up
Oh,
with your
yeah.
friend and you do the exact same thing, but like you team up with
even, yeah.
someone. That would be insanely cool. I would do that all day. Probably. But yeah, I think PvE overall is the future. Like
believe
I mean,
so, yeah.
at least custom game modes are like more game modes is the future. PvE mainly, and if they can, making like 10 versus like so like instead of having 2 teams, you have like one giant team, and then you have to fight a boss, some sort of like WoW instance raid thingy. That would be insane.
That would be cool. I would love that actually fighting because like freaking fighting Gain in Odyssey was so cool.
Yeah. If
was
you
a
can
massive
combo
boss fight.
stuff, and then
And
you
then-
make like an entire team of combo to like help the Yasuo.
But like you know,
in
he had like phase 2 and freaking he had awesome abilities. Like I remember that. That was so awesome. He like chased
Yeah.
you and you had to dodge the freaking rain that he.
I
like,
don't
you
get
know-
why they didn't bring back Odyssey so far, because like the other game modes, like the PvP game modes, okay, you have like a balance issue because some kits evolved, but as far as I can tell, Odyssey, like none of the kits, maybe Sonas, but like that's it. It's not like major.
I think it's apparently it's tied to like the map and stuff and the files.
Yeah, the AI is probably broken. The map probably needs like converting to the latest model format.
True,
and
it was
that might
old
not be
stuff, yeah.
straightforward. The augment UI for the League client, that is
Oh, yeah.
definitely going to be
Yes.
broken.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It's different client.
Like that's the problem. Like there's so
But,
many
but that's still
moving
cheaper.
parts.
That's still cheaper than a brand new game mode, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that they could have done, like in the past. But I mean, I'm glad they developed the Ultimate Spellbook instead. But to me, in my head, it's like Ultimate Spellbook probably took less resources to do than if they actually bring up Odyssey. Because Ultimate Spellbook on paper, and I just mean on paper, because we had a ton of bugs where you couldn't replace the right spell, like you had a bug like that. Depending on your rune, it also replaced the new
Jinzhao.
spell. Yeah, Jinzhao, for example. Like, we had a ton of bugs like that, but on paper, it is just show a prompt, change your summon a spell for, like, the other ultimate that you're stealing, and then that was it. The only thing is, like, you change the stat for scaling. Like, on paper,
Yeah.
it was that easy. On, like,
There was still a lot of scripting fixes need to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Because, like, I remember Yumi could cast a ton of spells while being attached, and then they nerfed the shit out of her. Man,
Yes, I know you're salty
my
about
my portable artillery with being attached and using the Xerath ult on people in the bot lane was insanely fun to do. It was like the most, even like the misfortune ult. Like every single ult with Yuumi was insanely fun to do. But yeah, then they just did like nerf the shit out of her over and over again. It wasn't fun anymore. Even Nami could beat you. Same thing. But yeah, I'm not salty about that. Anyway. What else do we have? Oh, Riot. Is this a rework of Swain, Talia, and Olaf?
Yeah,
Are
they're gonna
those-
get some mid-scope updates.
Yeah.
When? No idea. How? What? Hell
Yeah.
knows. But they're getting something.
For like Olaf, it's like Olaf has a super old kit. I'm okay with this. Talia has a weird kid that they've been towing around and nerfing the shit out of her.
Yeah,
and now
it's
they-
kind of like Aurelian level. I understand
Yeah.
why they're looking into it.
But Swain though.
Yes, Swain. I don't know. Swain,
Swain
is
is
my.
so
I know
weird.
I have not played League in very long time, but Swain is the reason why I get my gold in.
Probably because it's support now. I mean, at least as far as I know,
Good.
he works better as support.
Very
than the
good.
roles.
Keep him support. Thank you.
Yeah. But it's so weird because Swain has a like entertaining kit. Even in ARAM, Swain is super like good.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
very
why-
good. I don't know what they would do to him.
I can only assume it's the passive.
Yeah, with like the ult, with the ult. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Because in the past you used to like stack your passive in order for your ult to do anything, and then it was just like removed, and now it's like flat. Like the damage from your ultimate is flat, but the passive just heals you, I believe.
Oh, what if they make the ult a toggle again?
No.
Oh wait,
wouldn't
no, sorry,
mind.
that's
I would
that's
not mind.
right. It's like scare word.
Toggle.
You say toggle, they run away and hide.
Yeah. They're never gonna do it because of that. They'll just find an excuse of, oh, yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah,
It
we
takes
can't
too much
we
work."
can't make him toggle because his silhouette would be different.
He will look like a demon. His silhouette would be vastly different.
He's not,
like-
a, he's not a
he'll-
demon. He's a sexy man inside.
True. Wait, I just realized, like, legit, because you said sexy man. The first image
That
that
sounds like
actually
sexy man.
popped was actually
what?
Tarek. Like, what was Tarek's latest skin? Wait, what the fuck?
Baywatch.
Yeah, Derek was the
Wait,
OG.
really?
He was the OG sexy man.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. And now I'm like thinking, wait, when did he get a skin?
It's because like since then they removed. Sorry, they not removed. They added in more sexy man.
Yeah, true.
So yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't
Yasuo
Baywatch.
is
It was the
newest one.
Lumen Shield.
Lumen Shield. 2020? That was 2020?
Wow,
I thought it was older actually.
that's crazy.
Yeah, same. Because
That's
it's
quite
not
that's
that
kind of
good.
new.
That is crazy.
At least I don't like it. I know tons of people can be like, "Oh my god, it's actually an amazing skin." Blah, blah, blah. Why,
Yeah, I'm
how
not a
can you
big
say
fan
you
as
don't
well.
like it?
I'm a
But
fan of the skin line overall, like the fact that it's RPG stuff, but I am not a fan of like the look itself.
Yeah, the RPG skin line. I love the concept. The execution is
Yeah,
hit and miss.
Like Twitch is good, for example.
no, it's a good
Yeah,
twist.
The thief rogue, that's a good one. But like Talon is kind of like eh.
It's just a
yeah.
boy.
And then the original version is meh as well, 'cause
Bard is good.
Yes, best.
like the
best
originals
name
are
for
like
the skin.
750 RP, so they're a bit.
Oh yeah, and there's the
Basic.
Lighthammer Jace. That's an amazing one.
Yeah. I
It's like
agree.
Braum looks amazing. Then his particle effects are just the same.
And Gragas, he's just a bold guy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, same for Gragas. Wait, when was his last skin? That's crazy.
Rise was good though, and even Varus was pretty decent.
Yeah, Varus was okay. It was a good
Because
twist.
because that's the classic squad. Because Varus was like the dark elf, from an RPG.
Gragas, what was January 2021? And it was the Warden Gragas.
I forget about those. I like the Wardens.
Holy
It's a
crap.
shame they don't have special effects on their spells.
And the previous skin was
They do
January
now.
2018, so he didn't get a skin for like 3 whole years.
I mean, like if you think about how many champions there are in League, there are so many of these now.
Yeah. It's
Because
not
like
feels-
how many skins can you release in a year? You know.
I mean, I mean,
do you really want to
3 or
know?
4 for Leona in the same year or
Was that
something?
like 100 something? I don't know.
Hang on, no. So someone
'Cause,
did
like,
it.
people
I need to
complained
try to
about
bring it
Leona.
up. Someone did a full list yesterday or the day before in the Surrender 20 chat, and it was something like in 20 like these are the rough numbers that I can like remember. It's like last year I think it was like 160 skins or something, and then the year before that
Yeah.
was like 140,
Oh, yeah,
but
it
then
is
like the
4
year before
skins.
that was 80. Like it was like a sudden ramp.
Okay, so wait, so I get now why people complained about Leona. I didn't realize like the full thing. So Leona in 2021, so like last year, straight up, got Battle Academia in March 2021. She also got the Prestige Edition, which wasn't just a recolor, it was also like sort of a small remodel of it. And then she also got Dam Wong Gaming, like Leona skin in April, so like almost 2 months later. Less than
Esports
that.
don't count.
Still, it's still like 3
No, they
technically
don't
remodels. And then she got
the players
Debonair.
choose.
So I'm not surprised that people complained about Leona getting 4, technically 3, but like 4 skins in the same.
She's a super popular support.
Yeah, and she's fun to play as well. But yeah,
You know, Lux.
Here we go. So,
Lux
oh
Ari
god.
is real.
All right, so here's the numbers. In 2016, there was 82 skins, 6 champions, 7 visual upgrades,
Oh,
and the
true,
mage
they did the
updates.
retexturing.
Yeah.
In 2017, there was only 79 skins,
Oh.
5 champs, 4 visual upgrades, and the tanks and assassin updates.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
2020, bear in mind, 2017 we had like there's 3 years skipped, but
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Yeah.
2020, 152 skins.
Literally doubled from 3 prior.
But they have double, and there are still champions who who have not seen a
I mean, it is
Yeah.
because
300
Champ-
days, I believe, is the meme.
2021, 182.
it is because champion like Ezreal are like popular champions. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
extremely popular, so of course they print money, but they get a skin at least every year.
No. Statistically, multiple skins a year, because
Yeah.
True.
180 skins, but there is 150 champions.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's crazy.
multiple champions have to get like 3 or more skins per
I mean, when
year.
you see Leona,
Yashiro, Ari.
Leona
Yeah,
got like
they
4
have
different
to get-
skins.
they have to get 3 or more skins per year for these numbers to fit.
It's crazy. But when you look at the Ezreal skins, for example, he didn't get
insane.
like a skin for quite a while.
Yeah, but like there is definitely room for every champion to get a skin
Yeah.
every year.
Exactly. But like,
They can do that.
for example,
Well, yeah, do you remember we got promised the Fiddlestick skin last year?
true. And we in April, we still don't have him.
4 months not here yet.
Yup. But yeah, for example, Ezreal got a skin in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2022. Did he get something in 2021? I guess not, because it was the end of 2020 for yeah, he got a skin every single year. Bam.
Wild Rift count.
No, hold on.
Wild
2021.
Rift, yeah.
2021 was Porcelain, wasn't it?
No, it was 2022. It was this year. It was like the January
Okay.
or something.
Okay.
What was it? Wait, let me check.
Was it
Oh,
patched
yeah,
to
January.
PB in December?
Yeah, it was
remember.
released at late January
Yeah.
of this year.
Okay.
That's still crazy though.
It is still crazy. Like this kind of champion that just get a skate every year almost.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
let me
can't
take a look
blame
at
them
Lux.
for it though.
Yeah, no. of
yeah,
course.
like you know, they have to pay for the game, so
Yeah.
I get it.
Same for Lux. Wait,
But
Lux was 2013. I mean, okay, let's start at 2015 then. 2016, 2018. Oh, she didn't get a skin for like 2 whole years.
Like
Oh
a
my
legendary Gragas skin isn't gonna do that well, probably.
God. Yeah, so we're gonna look ugly. And then we had Battle Academia. We had 2 Cosmic Lux and Dark's Cosmic Lux. Space
Well, there was
Group
also Rels, so I
Porcelain
don't know.
Lux.
No, wait, that wasn't
So
Battle Academy, and it was thingy.
fucking skins. And she also got like a
Valkyrie.
VFX update. It is
Oh,
crazy.
that's a skin line they haven't touched. They did Battle Queens and then just.
Yeah, the Battle Queen.
I
I
thought it did well.
Wait, Battle Queens? Whoa, was Battle? Oh, was it the
It's Rel.
Katarina?
Yeah, Katarina with
Oh,
the
okay.
5 different daggers.
That's the only skin I can remember from that skin line. Oh,
Pretty much an
wait.
ultimate skin.
And that's
That was
exactly the
Diana.
point.
That was also Diana, I think.
Yeah, there was Diana.
Yeah.
Well, there was a few.
It's just not memorable. It's kind of like whatever. It's kind of like Anima Squad.
Was it?
And I can remember Anima Squad.
Hey, don't forget to follow
It was
these three
Jana.
content creators because we have Anima Squad Furry Silas to give away this month.
That's true.
Yes. And then the one after that should be Arcana Hecarim, unless
Yeah,
things
yeah.
have changed.
That was on PB.
Like- Yeah, there's been one time that Riot have marked a skin as a content creator giveaway, and then
Was it
Didn't.
Sejuani?
go
But
through with
it'll
it.
be way too soon though.
I
Because
can't
it's
remember.
because it's monthly.
Yeah, I know still. Like the we're getting the
So
Furry
then
Boy
Hecarim
Silas.
would have to be next month.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean,
it's
this one
way
we
late.
had a
That-
tiny bit less
That has
than a
been
month.
one time they screwed up, but
Yeah.
Yeah, so it feels like this may be a screw up too. We'll see.
no, there was like a month or two ago where we had 2 sets of skins to give out, and they were overlapping.
Oh yeah, I think it was with
Bard
Yeah,
and
Bard.
and
It was,
another
it
one.
was the Cute Cafe
Oh, Cafe
Yep.
Cutie.
and Elderwoods together with it, I believe. It was Rek'Sai or
Oh,
something.
Rek'Sai. Wait, was Rek'Sai in the same time with Bard?
They are very close together
I
with
can't remember. We had some overlap where
Yeah.
we had both sets of codes, and one set
Yeah, I
wasn't
think it was
expiring for
Rek'Sai
2
and
weeks,
Bard. Yeah.
and the other was a
Wait.
month.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought Hecarim's last skin was what it was 2017, but no, he got a skin almost every year. I mean 2019, 2020, and now 2020, early 2022. That's pretty cool. For a champion like that isn't a humanoid. That's pretty neat.
Mhm.
But then yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to check Akali. Because Akali is a super popular champion as well, I think.
Yes, she is. But at the same time, I feel like her popularity dwindled slightly, and so did her skin releases.
Oh my god. I forgot about that. Okay, so
Yeah, she's got 2 prestige skins, and
she also got back-to-back Project Akali in August 2019 and then True Damage Akali in November 2019.
yeah, True Damage and
Bro, what the
KDA,
fuck?
like 3 music skins.
That's crazy. And she also got like the visual update and everything. That is crazy. Dude, time passed so fast. I always forget about this sort of stuff. Yeah, because she
The-
didn't get a skin from like 2011 to 2015, pretty much. 4-year gap?
Yeah, before update.
Holy shit. That's
Memory
insane.
Road.
That's insane. I
It's
didn't.
weird, like how often we used to get those updates, and now we just never get them.
Yeah. I just. Oh my god.
It's like
Oh,
we get an
what's-
art update for Ari, and then did they announce that they were doing another one, or was it just Ari?
I think they just announced Ari ASU stuff, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we got nothing after that.
Yeah. And still, like, she deserves an ASU for sure. Like, she could really
Yeah.
use a new model, but there are so
She's
many
just got so many
champions.
skins.
Yeah.
Like, that takes so much time.
But they are not gonna change the most of them.
Yeah, I feel like ASU is gonna mostly be about like her default skin and like
Yeah,
super
yeah, the
super
base one.
old Foxfire, Midnight, and Dynasty.
Yeah, it'll be less particle effects and probably just
It's like
model and
you know what
animations.
happened to Caitlyn. Caitlyn mostly is the same too.
Yeah. Yeah, just tweak. Like maybe, yeah.
I think she did get a decent amount of particle effect update. She was weird. She like got a particle effect update, and then she got another particle effect update with the changes, but it wasn't as major as the first step.
It's just crazy, dude. I failed to realize like the amount of skins some champion have. Because I remember those skins, but I don't remember exactly when those skins came out. And it's like
It's fun.
it's oh my
When you
God.
start adding the skins up with the chromas as well, you're
it's
talking
crazy.
Ari has, I think Ari has over 66 skins or something like that.
I wouldn't be
technically.
surprised. I hate that the fact that every single chroma is a specific folder skin thingy. I fucking hate this.
Yashua has like 54.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare to work with, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Even Jinx is extremely popular in terms of skins. She got one skin every year.
She needs an ASU.
Oh, she does, yeah.
Yeah.
Xin
Yeah.
needs it.
Wow, she got
There's so
two
many.
skins in 2015.
so many.
She got a skin like Firecracker, and in the same year, she also got Zombie Slayer. Oh wow.
I wish we would get like at least one ASU every quarter. That'd be great if Riot could pump them out.
I
that
agree, but I
fast,
think that would be
it's not gonna
hard for
happen.
them. Because
Yeah.
again, they would have to like slow down the release of skins or champions. Probably skins.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but then in terms of like having enough money to sustain every single project, etc., I think like it would cost a lot.
Hey, I don't mind them pumping out more skins.
Yeah, I mean for sure, for sure. But like, yeah, it's just like also a balance that they have to find. Because we're still in the middle of like people complaining and joking about, oh yeah, this is like Ari or Misfortune's like 20th skin this year or something like that. You know, like it's always those kind
But
of jokes.
people
like, oh,
always mean that. Like
Yeah.
it's been a meme forever, and it's never gonna stop. The
Wait,
only
wasn't
one,
Alistar,
the only one
like-
that stopped has been Rise reworks.
True. I mean, it would be pretty funny if they actually announced some kind of
And now
rework issue.
everyone memes Zeri reworks.
But like
I wouldn't be
Alistar
surprised if
was
Rise
also
did another one.
Dude, Alistar is so fucking
Christ.
popular in terms of skins as well. We never talk about Alistar, but like,
It's because Alistar.
It's from 2009.
Because Alistar was
Original
in
roster.
both pro play and he's like, you know, one of the first champions you pick up.
yeah,
He was the go-to support for many years.
Yeah.
I agree. I like the old
And-
combo stuff. Like,
He was
with
one of the first champions to get a visual update.
he didn't get a visual update. He just got a
No.
texture.
No, he
That
got
was-
a new model and everything.
Definitely Kale before him. I remember
Wait,
that.
who was the first one actually?
I think I was Kale.
I
Gangplank?
think the
so?
first
I
visual
remember
update was Annie.
I would think so as well.
Alistair got a
Annie was
visual
later.
update in 2014. Kale
No, I
visual
think it
update
was. I think it was Gangplank actually. Gangplank might have been the first one. You don't even remember the first Gangplank, do you?
Kale visual update was 2019.
Huh. No, wait. No, that's the second one.
Oh, there was a
No, I mean the one before that.
there was one before. I remember the texture update, but I wouldn't count.
No,
that.
hold on.
Was there?
Search old Kale. No, there's not old. Hold on. Even if I search old Kale, that's not the old Kale.
Visual and gameplay update 2011 for Kale and Tryndamere.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Janna.
Yes.
Janna was at the same time as well for a visual
Was
update.
it? Was it? It
I
was.
send you the old Kale.
Yeah, no, I remember that Kale.
You know that Kale.
Wait,
Actually,
so
yeah,
it
Janna. I
could
remember
have-
Janna.
It could have been Janna.
I can't. I can't
No, wait,
remember the
Soraka.
Kale after that one.
No, what about Soraka though? No, Soraka was way later.
I can't remember what
Yeah.
Kale looks after that. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's the one that is now that has 4 wings. You know, it's just like think back to the one that has only 2 wings.
Because on this page, the
Oh.
first one to get a visual update was Janna and Kale and Tryndamere. Those 3 are noted as visual update.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
and
Kale,
Gangplank
Kale was
as well.
2019.
Yeah, because I
Kale
remember that.
Yeah, Kale rework was 2019.
No, that's rework. That's not
Yeah, that's not a visual update.
Yeah.
No, the rework was a visual update.
Wait, are you on a mode? Wait, what? There are two reworks. There is one in 2019,
maybe
yes.
we count 2 reworks, but like from according to this.
Did I just never cover it?
Oh my god! Wait, yes. Wait, oh my god.
Did you skip Gale?
They
Did you
did.
skip the one in 2011?
They did. Wait, look at the difference. They did update
I'm
them.
telling you, yes, I remember that. And in fact, the funny thing about the Tryndamere rework, you might not know this, but the Tryndamere rework was cheap. And they basically took the animations from the Demon Blade Tryndamere, and they were like, that's the new Tryndamere now. That's why Tryndamere these days drags the blade like directly behind him. It's because the old Demon Blade skin had the blade attached to his hand, so he had to drag it behind him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my brain just processed this all as texture updates.
No, I remember that.
So
not
why?
just section. Yeah, even Jana, it's actually
Yeah, well, you
polygon
can see it
update.
there. Jana, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh my god.
I thought Gangplank was before him.
Nope,
Or before
Gangplank was
these.
like a tiny bit after. Gangplank was 3-4 months after that.
Yeah. I
It's
Yeah,
remember.
what was
crazy.
it?
And
They
then-
like cut his chest hair or something.
I
And then
remember
next
the old
one was
one.
Ash. And
Back
then
in my
after
day.
Ash, because Ash was May of 2012, and then they did Katarina in August.
Oh my god, I
2012.
remember the old Ash. No.
Oh, the old Ash was so ugly. Holy shit.
Oh, I remember the
Oh,
splash
she-
art.
She was probably still like in the first cinematic of the game. Like
Yeah.
the,
Oh, I remember the splash art too.
the crappy one.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
there's
crazy.
Soraka and stuff. Yeah.
Oh man, what a trip down memory lane. Oh, and then we got back to back with Karma, Sejuani, and Trundle, and back then they gave us the
Traditional skins.
yeah, traditional skins.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Which swiftly got canned.
Yeah, because they were like, you know what? We're not making new stuff for them.
It's like,
Who
we're
cares?
giving you
that
a
champion
free
gets changed?
skin? Why are we doing that?
But like originally it was honorable. It was like, you know, we're giving you a
That's
free
so
skin
cool.
because you liked the original champion, and so, you know, here, have a remembrance of the original champion.
Yeah.
is it possible to still
meanwhile-
get Tristana?
Meanwhile, Sion.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, meanwhile, yeah, true. Wait, is
Sion is a totally different champion,
yeah.
and the old one died.
I mean, the old
Good.
one was kind of toxic.
I would
I-
like a skin.
Stun
the
me, then
original.
blow his shield on me.
Yeah, that was kind of painful when you played against that. It was either that or like a lot of
Point
lifesteal.
and click. Point and click.
Old.
Dude, point and click stuns were insanely cool to play with. Even Tarek, before we had like the, oh, I'm gonna shoot a stun in front of me,
Is there
Evelyn
none
popped out
now?
of invisible and attacked you and it stunned you.
had to buy pink wards to play against
Oh,
Evelyn on
Rise
Twitch.
has point and click technically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the cage was point and click.
It still is, but like, yeah,
Oh,
It's less obnoxious now.
yeah,
I never play
Because
Rise.
he has to E first. to
yeah, it's quite
activate you.
short if you do it straight up.
It's like even back in the days, I just like mashed my keyboard when playing Rise. I
I
never. took
like
the
the
time
old
to
Rise
learn
though.
it.
I just don't know why they changed him.
Forever changing him.
Maybe they will rework him.
Didn't they add a voice line about him getting reworked as well to like all
No.
the champions?
No.
That's sad. I wish they could do that, to be honest, just to pay homage to it.
Well,
Kinda crazy.
what a way to end our
Yeah.
podcast. Going back to memory lane.
Yeah, I think
That was a good episode to remember, like how much has happened for the past 12 years now.
No, I
Yeah.
thought you were about to say what happened in the last month.
I mean, the only thing we haven't talked about was the April Fool's stuff they did.
I don't know. I haven't played the game, so I don't even know what they did.
No, not much.
Well,
really.
we can go down memory lane and remember when everyone had a Draven head.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so cool. I remember it. It was
Or-
so little, but like so fun.
And now it's kind of like, they were like, oh my god, April Fools, we need to do something.
Oh wait, yeah. So wait,
Quick
if I,
model.
Did a lot.
Models from the Summoner's Rift, quickly slap it onto everything.
Dude, wouldn't it be
It
crazy?
was very silly. It was
Wouldn't
very
it be
silly. It was
crazy,
quite
like,
fun.
if they like use the old Summoner's Rift for like an April?
Yeah, but that would be. So
It would
much
take a
work.
fuck ton of
It's
time
so
and
much work.
resources, but like yeah.
That would be very.
Even if you do
very
it like
difficult.
janky way, but I just slap that for like a day and then just remove it. That would be insanely fun. But yeah. I don't know. I think the only thing they did was like, oh yeah, if you recall, you have a chance to like transform into another model.
Like you shrink when you eat the fruit.
Oh,
When you got a big gold bounty, you would grow in size. Scuttle Crab in late game would become a lot bigger. If you got a pentakill, the map there'll be an explosion of poros around you that like would surround you and like celebrate, and ducks would spawn all across the map, like a metric ton of ducks.
okay, that sounds fun on paper.
Yeah, but like
And then
you know,
just the usual
are you
thing
gonna
of
see a
like
pentakill though? You know.
Yeah.
some people did.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
some.
many. It was cool when if you did, but yeah, not many
Only
did.
the cool kids know.
Obviously, like the typical emotes were still in from last time, where they would emote randomly.
Man.
And of course, some players worked out how you bugged it so you wouldn't transform back. So you would recall and transform and then permanently be that thing.
Oh. I mean, it's cool that they did something for April Fools that isn't just, oh yeah, we're gonna release some April Fool like Meow Rick and like
Yeah.
Meow Fizz, Dog Fizz, whatever.
And
Like,
it was
those-
a genuine surprise.
It was.
I mean, was
I
it?
like when they
Was it
don't
on
put stuff
PBE or
on-
was
yeah,
it just like
there was
actually
nothing.
surprise?
So how it works is you could see the files on the PB,
Mhm.
but you wouldn't be able to enable it or see what they would do.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so basically it was there, and I could be like, oh, there's a critter manager, which is it was like when you would emote, you would essentially throw out like essentially a Pokeball, and a random like monster would appear, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you could emote and do taunts, and it would do that, but you didn't know what it was doing. And when you recalled and you would randomly turn into something, that was just called wacky recalls. And you could see there was something called a disguise manager, which is obviously the transformation thing, but you couldn't link that wacky recalls and the disguise manager was linked in some fashion. There was no way of telling.
Oh, okay.
Because
yeah,
it was all done
They can still
server
hide
side.
stuff.
What I find weird is it's all done server side, but they still got client side scripts that are empty. Like I don't understand why they
Just to
exist in
trigger the
client.
name, I guess. The name of the event, and they have the same name with the exact event.
But the script client side is completely blank. It's what confuses me. It feels like
Maybe
they don't
they-
have to be client side.
Yeah, maybe they tried to be client side, but then they were like, oh, let's try if we can make like, let's see if it works server side only.
Yeah, I remember the old Dravenhead, and the old Dravenhead, that was actually like a client-side script. Like you could decompile it, and actually you could see it was like set all objects Dravenhead kind of thing. And through some annoying crap, you could have force enable it, but I never did. But it was possible. Well, with this,
wow.
it's completely impossible because the script's just blank. But I wonder if the scripts aren't blank on live. Maybe that's the difference.
Alright, I guess it is time to call it a day then, if we don't have anything else.
Yeah.
No, I think that's
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, I have something else.
It's going to be a short episode, isn't it, Chibiin?
It's a bit less than 2 hours, so it's still cool. We
Yeah,
dragged that
initially
for
we
like
thought it was going to be
20
40 to 50 minutes.
Yeah, I really thought it would be short. But I mean, we talked a lot about like memory lane stuff for like 30 minutes or so. But cool thing, you have a lot of people now saying that your voice is hot now that you've been talking publicly.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's pretty cool.
Because we now have a second channel, or third, or
Yeah,
fourth.
there's
Yeah, it's
there's
17
two comments from Chibiin saying, sorry, there's 3 comments from
Yeah, I mean,
Chibiin
every single
saying
video
I
from
have a
now
hot
on.
voice. And there's someone responding to him saying bonk.
Yeah, I mean, every single video you're gonna release on that specific channel, I'm gonna post that comment or a variation of it.
You
Just for
troll,
that.
you.
I don't know, because it's true. Right? It's still cool that the fact that you've been more open to talk and stuff. It's like, yeah, now people know that you're not an AI, or at least that even if you are an AI, you have a specific voice, non-robotic.
I am going.
very
I
well
am going to
treated
train
AI.
an AI now with my
Yes.
voice, and
That
get
would be
perfect.
insanely cool. So then the moment
That
you're
would
not,
be really
yeah.
cool, actually, if you get the automated voice.
It takes so many voice lines.
I
to get
remember when we
perfect.
tried to do that with Gangplank and it sounded like shit.
Yeah, because I only trained the AI on I think like 10 seconds of audio.
Yeah. Same. It's like I had
Because I was
as
just like-
much mini voice lines as I could, but like it wasn't that much. I still need to like retry it, but yeah. That would be pretty
Yeah, I
insane.
just don't know how to create the data sets.
Dude, imagine if it works and we can make Gangplank or someone like that, like someone super badass saying, "Oh, I like Fortnite," just for the sake of it. Or I'm a Yumi main.
All right.
That would be pretty fun. But then I would actually
Yeah, it's
record a lot
possible.
of-
It's just trying to train the data set on it. I don't know if like how expressive the voices are. Normally you want a very flat tone.
They did it with The Witcher. Because I remember like they used, was it The Witcher 3? That they used a ton of voice lines from Geralt and they actually compiled that to like make new voice lines for mods. And they sounded
That
like,
That makes sense,
pretty
but there's
decent.
so much dialogue there.
Yeah,
so, you
that's
know.
the thing. Yeah, they had like so much
Normally,
data.
normally with that they cut up voices and get like extract certain syllables from like different words kind of thing and like join them all together.
Hmm.
Rather than training like an AI to replicate the voice.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah, it is time for me to
go eat some soup. Because it's pretty cold
I'm
right
gonna
now.
sleep.
Oh yeah, true. It's pretty late as well for you. I forgot. Alright, everyone. Goodbye. And see
Goodbye.
you maybe next week, maybe in 2
Yeah,
weeks.
we'll see when anything happens.
Hopefully we have more news. Like,
Hopefully. Probably not.
hopefully.
So hopefully Riot just didn't like abandon League.
Dude, imagine if Tuesday Riot fucking released the song of Nunu. Like
Let's
straight
jump
up.
into Valorant.
Please no.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you won't get us on Saturday then. We'll be like no lifing it.
True. But I mean,
Yeah.
I can probably stop the game for like 30 minutes or so to just like record an episode of
You
30
can.
minutes. Be like, hey, the game is out. Go play it. It's fun.
All right, goodbye then.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.